Brace yourself, because this week holds more than meets the eye. The true significance of this third week of February, beginning tomorrow, will elude most until it's already passed. It's the week that often goes unnoticed, devoid of celebrations or significant events, seemingly just another sequence of days. However, beneath this mundane facade lies a powerful period where energies align, patterns crystallize, and the universe carefully observes the ripples of intention set forth since February began. Consider the significance of the third week. It's neither an end nor a beginning, but rather a crucial evaluation point. While many drift through it unconsciously, missing the signals, those who are spiritually aware must remain vigilant about the approaching developments. As we enter this subtle yet potent surge of energy, ask yourself, are you truly conscious of the unfolding events? Because regardless of your awareness, transformations are already in motion. The third week isn't merely another 7 days. It's the groundwork, the prelude to greater revelations. The events now unfolding will shake the conclusion of February, when hidden truths begin to surface. The number 3 deserves our attention. Its presence permeates the universe, in time's flow of past, present, and future, in our essence of mind, body, and soul, in the cycle of creation, destruction, and renewal. The third week carries this same profound energy, offering a final opportunity for course correction before we transition into the month's final phase. It's comparable to that brief pause before a deep dive, a moment when energy suspends itself just long enough for you to choose. Will you align with the flow or risk being caught in the current? Because once the fourth week arrives, the time for contemplation ends, second chances vanish, and you'll either be prepared or caught completely unaware. The last quarter moon represents more than just a lunar phase. It's a decisive moment. February 20th brings this significant celestial event. Most will pass it by unnoticed, continuing their routines oblivious to this cosmic signal. Unlike the full moon's obvious presence, this phase's subtlety is precisely what makes it powerful. It doesn't demand attention, it gently guides you. Missing it is easy, but its influence is undeniable. Around this time, expect a meaningful pause, perhaps a moment of doubt before a decision, or an unexpected sign, conversation, or subtle energy shift that prompts reconsideration. While this moon won't make choices for you, it will illuminate what needs to be seen. It might provide the validation you've been seeking, the permission to proceed, or serve as a cautionary sign, a subtle warning preventing a misstep. Your response during this phase will influence the remainder of the month. After this point, the time for uncertainty ends. Whatever you've initiated will begin to manifest. Will you recognize and heed the signs when they appear, or later regret overlooking the crucial message that could have altered everything? An uncanny phenomenon awaits. Your words will manifest into reality, though you may not realize it initially. During this third week, something extraordinary occurs. In casual dialogue, you'll express thoughts that seem insignificant, yet they'll materialize. Perhaps you'll mention an old friend in passing, only to receive their message shortly after. You might discuss a scenario that unfolds exactly as described within hours. Even a mere thought about someone could result in their unexpected appearance in your life. Is this mere coincidence, or are you tapping into something deeper? Intuition speaks softly, but when you begin predicting future events effortlessly, it demands attention. This week heightens your connection to unseen forces. The universe moves swiftly, and your subconscious detects patterns before their complete manifestation. The challenge lies in how most dismiss these occurrences as coincidence or luck, quickly forgetting them. Yet every seemingly random moment carries a message, tests your awareness, or provides insight into life's shifting currents. By acknowledging and tracking these small predictions, you might discover something remarkable. Guidance is already present. The question remains, are you truly listening? The third week of any month carries a unique energy that you've likely experienced before. It occupies an interesting position, no longer the beginning with its fresh momentum, yet not quite the end offering closure. It's a suspended state where time feels different and unexpected shifts occur. Reflect on your life's significant moments, major decisions, sudden insights, and intense emotional experiences. How many occurred during a third week? Probably more than you realize. This is when the month recalibrates, though few notice this transformation. It's when certainties begin to waver. Plans that seemed solid at the month's start now feel uncertain, and mysteriously, you can't explain why. Perhaps you feel unsettled, sensing an approaching change just beyond your perception. It's as if the universe pauses, adjusts, and prepares for the final phases unfolding. So consider, will you notice it this time, or pass through another week blind to the subtle signs of underlying realignment? Because undoubtedly, this represents the month's turning point, and it's already in motion. You're under observation, not by human eyes, but by Venus itself. February 16th marks Venus at its peak brightness, radiating like a cosmic beacon. Venus isn't merely a planet. It's an observer and mirror, a force revealing what we try to conceal from ourselves. Venus doesn't concern itself with stated desires, but reveals true longings. Now, under its brightest illumination, truth emerges. This energy has the power to transform relationships, resurrect buried emotions, and prompt revaluation of self-worth in love, finances, and personal value. Have you been honest with yourself about your desires and attachments? Have you ignored that persistent inner voice suggesting something isn't right? Venus perceives these truths, and for many, this week brings revelation. Watch for unusual tension in relationships, unexpected memories of long-forgotten individuals suddenly resurfacing, or moments of clarity revealing the need for change. If thoughts of past connections arise unexpectedly, pay attention. The meaning might surprise you, but it's significant. Venus not only reveals truth, but poses a challenge. Now aware, what action will you take? A significant exchange approaches, something departing your life as something new enters. While some weeks blend into the routine, this one pulses with distinct energy and purpose. You stand amid a cosmic exchange. This week orchestrates movement, releases making way for new arrivals. It's not random coincidence, but a deliberate universal balancing act unfolding in real time. You might notice subtle changes, a slight shift in your daily rhythm, unexpected plan alterations, or distance from familiar connections. A job, habit, or pattern once reliable might show signs of change. If something seems to slip away, remain calm and observant. Every departure creates space for something new. This week specializes in replacements, following a distinct pattern. As one door closes, another opens. Lost opportunities lead to unexpected possibilities. Fading connections make room for more aligned relationships. Setbacks reveal alternative paths previously unconsidered. These transitions vary in intensity, some subtle, others unmistakable, but they're happening regardless. The universe orchestrates behind-the-scenes adjustments, placing you at the transition center. This isn't punishment but repositioning. Resistance might bring frustration or confusion, but recognizing it as an energetic recalibration brings clarity. You're not losing. You're being prepared. The incoming changes deserve your full attention. Numbers speak their own language this week with unprecedented clarity. While the 1111 is widely recognized as a synchronistic sign, this week introduces different numerical messages. Watch for patterns like 212, 333, or 606. When these appear, note your circumstances in that moment. Numbers transcend their mathematical value to become messages, a universal language when words fall short. 212 might signal a choice between paths, 333 could indicate spiritual alignment, and 606 might suggest releasing material concerns. Recurring numbers this week appear deliberately, placed specifically in your path. Have you experienced numbers repeatedly appearing, later understanding their significance? That's the current dynamic. Don't dismiss these numerical patterns. Pause, observe your surroundings, and consider your thoughts in those moments. The answer exists within these connections. You need only recognize it. February concludes a significant energetic cycle, and this third week offers your final opportunity for resolution before the month's closing phase. You might sense it: unfinished business surfacing, persistent thoughts demanding attention. This week serves as more than a temporal marker. It's a checkpoint where the universe intervenes, subtly indicating, address this now. Ignoring or postponing these matters might make March's transition more challenging. As this cycle closes, everything connected to it, emotions, patterns, and delayed decisions, demands attention. It might manifest as unexpected memories, chance encounters, or situations repeating with unmistakable significance. Your current restlessness, heightened emotions, or increased awareness of overlooked matters serves a purpose. Whether it's a pending conversation or a postponed change, remember, perfect timing is an illusion. Only the present moment matters. This week brings pressure before release. If something feels unresolved or discordant, pay attention. Don't retreat. Engage. This third week's energy prepares you for something significant, whether you recognize it or not. Here's where it becomes fascinating. Once you embrace this awareness, actively engaging with emerging issues rather than avoiding them, you begin directing energy in your favor. You reclaim control. If structures crumble this week, stay calm. If uncertainty arises, don't resist. This week isn't about misfortune but clearing paths. Sometimes the universe initiates necessary changes when we hesitate. Embrace this week as a gift, a warning and opportunity to conclude what needs ending, preparing for what lies ahead. Thank you for your attention throughout this journey. If you found value in this content and wish to see more, please consider subscribing. Your support means everything. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Until we meet again, take care and remember to subscribe for more enlightening content.